Alright guys, what did I get? What did we get, my honey get for her wheels? I'm just doing a walkthrough real quick. We're on KW coilover sleeves now. And then I'm just showing you our reveal right now. This is how our suspension is sitting. You can see we can get a little gap. Two 35 19s stock ones right now. But we got a big reveal and we already adjusted the suspension. These are the 255/30 19s stock. You got a little bit about a hand gap through it. Anyways, stay tuned. Alright, here's our bags. And look what we got. This is my honey's choice. Yes, that's right. California Wheels in San Jose hooked us up. These are Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's on Vossen VPS-310s. So these are full forged. And it's funny, the reveal happens to be center after my honey pulled it. So you can see that, it says forged Vossen. So VSP310s, so just in case you want to reference that, there they are. So they also have the sensors inside there. We're gonna change out the air stems to the blacks. So we're gonna get these babies installed. All of them are the Vossens. So we went with a plus 42 offset, 19 by 9s, and they're all squared stance. So they're all 255/30 19s, just in case you wanted to know, to go onto the car right here. It should clear in the back. There's plenty for 255s, and the front already have 255, but we have a lot more stickier meats coming up, as you can tell right here. All right. Okay, guys, not two tire wheels are alike. I just wanted to show you before I install them, and check out the Vossens 19 by 9s with 255/30 19s on them. And those are the factory stock Pirelli P0s with 19 by 8.5. But I wanted to show you folks, look at the stretch that's going on the wheel here. So the Pirelli P0s run a little thinner. And I want to show you what the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's look like. See how much wider they are from there? Yeah, it could be camera angle. Here, I'll look directly down. You can see there's at least like a quarter or half an inch wider per side. I'll even go on the Pirelli side just to give you an example. See, even the Pirelli side, see that angle? So the Michelins run a lot thicker than the Pirellis. I'm going straight down right now, just to give you an example. So I knew that when going into half inch wider with the Vossens 19 by 9s, because I knew we wanted to get that square performance stance. And that's what we got right there. Squared off stance. So we could do a little bit of road racing if we wanted to. But this one is stretched, and these are only 19 by 8.5 from the factory. So I just wanted to show you that example before I install these. It's very interesting. Alright, here's the rear ones off. Oh, by the way, I just put on the front ones. There's plenty of brake clearance. That's what's important. You gotta make sure you have that clearance. We have plenty of clearance through here. I don't know. Okay, so in order to get the look that we're looking for on the back side to match the front with the new Vossens, we opted for H&R 3mm spacers. So these are really nice. They weigh almost nothing, high quality. So we're just gonna get those on there. And it's beautifully flushed. See that? It matches the hub. And you just stick it on there. And that gives us that little bit of more flushness on the finish. And you'll know what I'm talking about. Of course, people will say, why didn't you just get the rim that fit the offset better? And my answer is, well then, how about when you come to rotate the tires and the offset's off in the front to the rear? So that's why we stuck with the same offset rims for all of them, and just do a little light spacer to get that really nice flush look that we're looking for, that squared stance, the performance stance. All right, just wanted to show that. All right, guys, here's the moment of truth, the reveal. VSP 310s, baby. Look at those. Wheels down. Go to the rear. And I got my 3mm spacer on that to get fitment right. Now let me show you the rear, how the fitment is, just in case you guys are interested. These are Michelin pilots, just in case you need to know the size. I like to look at the size so you know what we're looking at here. 19 by 9s plus 42, and now I have a H&R 3mm spacer that I can point out right there. See that? See that little sandwich piece right there? So it brings the clarity to here. You can see the fitment? That's what we're going for. Drove around and it clears. So I got a little bit of a finger gap. That's what we want. We want a little bit of ride comfort. I don't know if you can see that fitment. I'm trying to get that fitment shot for you. I don't know what you guys would have done, but this is our form and function to us. Maybe you might want it a 5 or 10 or poke out more. But we're about the square stance. You know, square up. The rim and the tires meet like a wall. Straight wall. That's the idea. So you can tell me if I'm not far off of what the fitment goal was. And now the fronts are just no spacers. Member stock are 19 by 8.5s plus 46 offset. So now we got plus 42, 19 by 9s, and then the 255s. So we have the square stance. I don't think there's a lot of people on YouTube that have displayed their fitments like this. And I know you guys will appreciate that as much as I did. And again, clearance right there. We're on coilovers, but we want clearance for the streets because the roads are really, really bad around the Bay Area. And you can just see the fitment. See how it's gonna clear? See that? So that's plus 42. So you can make a judgment looking at your car at home with plus 46 and see how it's tucked out. And see the clearance we got right here. No rubbing, perfect clearance. This is what we wanted. Cross between better performance. Oh, and these wheels are lighter. I'm sorry guys, I didn't weigh them. But my honey has sensitive with weight. And she grabbed the 235s in the rear with the factory wheels and lifted it. And she says it clearly feels a couple of pounds lighter than the 255. No, the 255s, these right here, feel a couple pounds lighter with tires, with the 255 tires and the half-inch wider rims than the 19 by 8s with 235s, if that gives you a rule of thumb. So we've improved the Audi's handling characteristics quite a bit. People are going to say, well, maybe you got rid of that it like to oversteer or feel neutral. Don't worry guys, if I can show you down here, and I don't know if you can see it, we actually, oh, I don't know if you can see it. Well, anyways, there's the KWs. Well, anyways, we have a manual design 3-way adjustable rear anti-sway bars. So we have it in the middle pot, and that's how we fixed the push handling in these Audi Quattro systems. Anyways, just want to do a full walk around and dip it down here. Sorry, I don't add music. You can just see the fitment. Alright guys, I backed up a little bit the car to the side so I could get this shot right here. So you can see the stance and the wheels a little bit better. See the meats. Awesomeness. There's the angle. A shot. And pause all these little shots you want here. There's plenty of clearance too. I put my hand underneath inside there. There's at least like 1.5 inches of space before you hit the shock tower. And there's that one right there. Yeah. All right. Hope that was fun. Vossen's, oops, went upside down now. See the forge. Vossen's.